that actually leads very nicely to a topic on morality. The question is there right and wrong? So, if there is, what is it based on? If it's not obviously, it's not based on anything.
My attitude towards morality, I don't think it's a useful term. Morality it's an idea, it's a concept, and like any concept, it can be absolute. Absoluteness only exists in minds. Whenever we've tried to look for anything absolute, we've failed to find it. There's no absolute zero temperature that we can find. You know, it's a theory. It's hypothetical. We've investigated. We've got down to within a fraction of a degree, but we haven't managed to get there. Absolute zero, and the same applies to absolute vacuum. That has not been observed. So these things, and morality is another one of them, are ideas, and they have no necessity to match reality. The only way we can find out whether they do match reality or not is by investigating and observing for congruent observations in the natural realm. And this, of course, is how science works. I mean, for example, in about 1960 somewhere, Peter Higgs came up with the idea. He worked it out mathematically that there should be a boson, you know, and that wasn't believed. It was still a hypothetical thingy. We had to build CERN tunneling under the Swiss and French mountains in order to investigate. And eventually in 2012, the Higgs boson was observed. And that's how things work. And if you do that for morality, you don't find any. What you find is contingent behaviors.
So what do you mean by contingent behaviors?
I mean that we live in a realm which contains time. It's unstoppable. We're on this conveyor belt. There are no static instants. So everything that happens is unique, and we are reacting to it. And we have evolved some automatic reactions. For example, although religion is not a universal precept in anthropological terms, there is a universal moral, if you like, and that is your thou shalt not kill. And of course, that makes very good biological sense, because as animals that depend upon cooperation, killing is not the way forward. You're losing potential cooperators, and even causing harm to your potential cooperators is detrimental to that cause, that social success, because for a start, you don't know whether the harm you're causing to an individual might not kill them, and secondly, you're not going to get their cooperation after you've harmed them, and probably not that of their friends and family who watched you do it. So these things are biologically counterproductive. And that's the reality. Morality is a meta idea which doesn't match reality. Reality is the one thing, it's observable. Morality is an idea that we'd like it to be like that, you know, but the contingent incidents don't lend themselves to a single concept, a single law, because although in general killing is a bad move for the reasons I've just explained, it might be a good move. If we have somebody who's terminally ill and in great pain, we might do a mercy killing for them. So the idea that you can have commandments that are rock solid is a nonsense.